Hello and welcome to TV Mall. It is your favorite channel and we love to save you money and we like to keep you cool while doing it. So I've got Mitchell in studio with me and we are taking a look at the Briza. This is an air conditioner that you need to have in your home because it's not like your traditional air conditioners, right?
Absolutely right. Stephanie, thanks for having us here at TV Mall. We always love being with you guys here at TV Mall. Listen, the Briza is the latest and greatest and very natural way of cooling your air, okay? Everyone's talking about the Briza. I'm really excited to show you how it works and the concept behind running them, all right? So, Stephanie, I'm sure you have probably noticed something that we're missing here in comparison to normal air cons.
Yes, no pipes, no outlets, not anything bulky. It's just a simple plain air conditioner.
Totally true. Thanks for noticing. There's no pipes, there's no condensation pipes and heat pipes that need to leave the room, okay? So with normal air cons, you'll know that either you need to knock a hole in the wall when you install them to have those hot air and condensation pipes leave the room. Or if it's one of those portable ones, of course, you have to pull the window open and then somehow try and plug and fill the gaps so that heat's not coming through. This is very different, okay? It's a natural way of cooling your air. I guess think of it a little bit like being near a waterfall. You know, you get that cool breeze that comes down. This does a very similar job. So what actually happens is I've actually got a little piece of paper over here and I want to show you that when I stick it on the side, have a look at that.
Sticks right to the side.
It does. Okay, so you do actually need to have the window open for some ventilation and circulation through the room. Okay, so what it does is it takes the outside air and it drops the ambient temperature inside the room. Through these holes, you'll draw that hot air inside, and not only do these holes look great, of course, they're very specifically and carefully designed that it maximizes the entire use. So we get a 360 degrees of air being pulled through the machine, and then it runs them over those honeycomb filter pads. So I want you to have a little feel of those honeycomb filter pads and tell me what you think.
Oh, it's nice and cool.
It is. So what happens is a pump pulls the water from the base and it runs them over those honeycomb filler pads. We're going to look at how to fill it up in a moment, but those pads are actually made of a crushed wood fiber, and this allows evaporation to take place. All right, so like I say, a very natural way of cooling them. Let's have a quick look at how to fill them up. All right, so all we're using is some ordinary cold water straight from the tap. That goes inside the machine, and a full tank of water is going to last about 12 hours of continuous running.
So that's 8 liters of water.
Yeah,
that's an amazing
right.
amount of water for this air conditioner to hold.
Absolutely true. And what you'll notice on top, there is a little touchpad. Okay, on top you've got a power button, you've got a 3-speed setting, and you've got a cool function. This activates the pump. Now, might be becoming too cold that you can actually then, of course, turn that pump off. Now, also, of course, use them in the sunroom and over the areas where you're sitting. This is to cool the areas, even like if you're in the kitchen and it's super hot, it'll cool those areas down. So you actually use them in the areas where you're sitting to cool you down.
It's
right?
very nice because it is very portable. You don't have, like we said, those big tubes that you need to carry with it. This is extremely portable. You can literally take it into the kitchen with you and you don't need to worry about finding a place to put all of those pipes.
Absolutely true. Wherever you are, you take it with you. It's a personalized air cooler. You'll absolutely love them. So I also just quickly want to talk about air cons in general and how this is a lot more healthy for you as well. All right, so normal air cons actually use a gas to dehumidify the air. All right, now the biggest problem with this, of course, is that, well, it sounds a little bit crazy, but something called a mean particle air count rises. Now, what concerns me about these things, which by the way is things like dead skin cells, lint, dust, and dirt, guys, what attaches to these things is things like viruses, bacteria, and algae. They don't have any wings. They need to attach themselves to something to be able to be mobile and move around, okay? So what they do is they stick to dead skin cells, lint, dust, and dirt, and of course, as your mean particle air count rises because the moisture is pulled out of the air into the air, you're breathing those things, and would you believe your body's so clever, what it does is it actually it repels or pushes against these viruses and bacteria. And so what happens is you get a stuffy nose, a mucus build up in your nasals, and a swollen trachea and tonsils, and this is your body's natural way of fighting these things.
So those scratchy throats, this is what happens because the aircon is actually just creating dry air in your home.
Absolutely right. And that's, of course, the most common complaint that everybody has in an air-conditioned room. Stuffy nose and itchy throat. Now, with the Briza air cooler, because you are the water is evaporating and it disperses that through the room, your mean particle air count drops, and of course, so you're breathing cleaner and you're breathing deeper.
So more healthy way of cooling down your home, making sure that you're not getting those illnesses that we sometimes get because of those air conditioners that we have. So the Briza says no to illnesses. This is something that's going to help you have a cool room without having to worry about all of that.
Absolutely right. It will definitely minimize your chances of picking up things like colds and flu when your immune system is compromised. So look, it is amazing. I also want to quickly touch on the power side of it. Okay, every time we do the camping shows, guys, we sell out because they are absolutely amazing. If you have got a plug point, plug it in and send it over the area where you're camping. You'll absolutely love them. They use such minimal electricity. So if you are in those remote areas while you're camping, solar power companies are buying them by the dozen. They are very, very cheap to run and they use minimal energy. All right, so your normal air cons will run anything up to about 5,000 watts for some of the bigger units.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of power, a lot of electricity. Guys, would you believe if I told you now this runs 80 watts? Worth of power.
That is a huge difference.
It's like running a light bulb. You cannot get lighter on your electricity and your energy efficiency. You'll absolutely love them. They are very, very energy efficient to run.
So how big of a room can this actually cool? Because that's something that people are really interested in when buying an air conditioner.
Absolutely, and thanks for asking. So you will get about a 12 square meter room, and remember, like I said, it is a good idea to have a window open to ventilate the room. This is the natural way of cooling.
You can give us a call right now on 0861 000 173 or go to our website tvmall.co.za and you can order it online for your convenience. It can be delivered to your door, so you do not even need to leave your home to get your air conditioner. Now this is something that's amazing and it's something that's totally portable. It's a personalized air conditioner. And Mitchell, I'm really impressed by this. So I'm buying myself one for my home, even because I know I don't want to run a big electricity bill. So now I don't have to, and I can still keep my room cool.
Absolutely, guys. Look, every time we do the shows, we sell out for a reason, because it's a no-brainer, guys. It makes sense in healthy living. Breathe cleaner and deeper. It is a fantastic deal when you look at the alternatives like air cons. And guys, if you haven't noticed already, 28 degrees outside, and this measures the temperature coming out at the fan. As you can see, we're at 22 degrees. It is a massive temperature drop. Of course, it does make a little difference in terms of the humidity in the air at the time, but that's a fantastic drop today.
It definitely is, and for something that's so easy to use, I mean, even your daughter was using it right there. Totally. It really is something that you can use in your home. It's convenient, and it's exactly what TV Mall is about. Give us a call right now on 0861 000 173 or go to our website tvmall.co.za. Thank you so much, Mitchell, for joining me. Till
Thanks
next
for
time,
having us.
guys. Cheers.
Cheers.